All right, all right. Coming back once again, thanking the good Lord for so much. PP Drawings, I had to go back and look at your video another time. One more time, I had to go look at it. And I'm probably going to watch it again because so much be going on in my mind when you be talking. Because it might be a while before you get on camera, but when you come on camera, boy, you hit hard. And you hit so hard that it should wake all of us up, and I thank God for you. Keep doing what you're doing. And as you were speaking, another title came to my mind, and it was called, you see the title up there on this video, that things that man make is temporary, but what God creates is eternal for a lifetime. This is why these scientists and people that don't believe in God, they just do not get it. And I don't care about them looking at this video and getting mad. You can miss me with all the theologies and all of this stuff. That's God created the heavens and the earth. He ain't got to prove nothing else to me, PP Drawings. Because you know what? I can't even see the wind, but it's amazing how I can go outside and I can feel it. And that's the same way I look at God, but see, it's my faith, believing in what I cannot see. As Hebrews teaches us, that faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. Things that man make. Think about cars. They keep coming out with 1 million cars. But isn't it amazing how these cars keep breaking down? That after a while, there ain't going to be no cars. These buildings, same thing Jesus was trying to tell them disciples when they were, oh, Jesus, look at these pretty stones, these buildings. And he said, ain't going to be not one stone left. And you can look in America right now at the biggest, prettiest building. Just think about it right now in this video. What's your favorite, prettiest place to be in? And just picture it being gone because it's only temporary. This body I'm in is just temporary. This is why I don't understand why rich folks don't get it. You can't hook up a U-Haul truck and take it into heaven. You can't. And when you leave here, you ain't taking none of this stuff with you while you crying and wasting all your time and your trust is in your material things, your money and your wealth, and you can't take none of it with you. It's temporary. See, I always say I'm just an old pilgrim passing through this land. One day, JT gonna be in the glorified body. I don't know about y'all. I don't want to be in this forever. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my temple that God created for me, that he let me borrow for a little bit. I love this house that he's letting me borrow. I love my vehicles that he's letting me borrow. But my trust is not in none of that stuff. I love how God supplied my every need because I'm just on borrowed time. Let the church say amen. Folks are so caught up in all of this stuff, they don't have nothing to do with getting in the kingdom. PP Drawings, God bless you, man. Things that man make is temporary, but what God make is eternal. This is why God is not concerned about time. God created time. God's time is eternal. So that lets me know it ain't no telling when Christ will return. But I know one thing, he will not return before his word come true. He's not going to hop and skip his way in here. Minute Man, God Almighty, I just thought about Minute Man. Minute Man said, I don't care if he coming here on a Greyhound bus. I like that. But we do know one thing for sure, God is not going to go up against his own word. And these things must be fulfilled. So we just got to simply stand up and stay on guard and fight. And when you feel like you ain't got nothing else left in you, fight some more. Keep on fighting because that devil, he going to let up sometime, but he going to be right back. That's his job. Things that man make is temporary. Just like this beautiful keyboard. I love this keyboard. But this keyboard is malfunctioning right now. It's messing up, and I'm going to have to put it in the shop. But one day, I'm going to be on some keys that'll never mess up. And I want to just sit down and say, Jesus, let me play you a few tunes. Let me sing to you a little bit. Matter of fact, me and Minute Man, we might be sitting side by side beside each other. Let's make up a melody and just praise to the Lord. Like we was talking about the book of Revelations that so many people are scared of when they don't understand it. Whoa, good God Almighty, PP Drawings. Things that man make is temporary. But what God creates. I love how I can walk outside and see this sky. Those beautiful clouds up there, the sun that ain't never fell down, but it's sitting still and been sitting up there as hot as it is all these years. And then when nighttime fall, these beautiful stars. I can't count them. It's too many of them. But it's amazing that I serve a God that know how many stars is up there because he created them. How it can be nighttime on this side of the world and daytime on this side of the world. We can be so many hours away. It can be raining on this side of the world, but no rain right here. But people say it's still no God. Things that man make is temporary. These church buildings that's up, they temporary. You better be concerned about your soul because your soul is going to last forever. This flesh is going to go back to the dirt where it came from. But I can't wait. I get joy thinking about this glorified body. So many people keep talking about heaven, but soon as one die, they don't want to let them cross on over into glory. I'm like Bernie Mac. I'm trying to get up out of here. I don't want to stay around here. Folk getting all on my nerves. It's a beautiful thing to get out of here. This is a bunch of hell we living in right now, trying to work our way to heaven. If you can catch that in a sense, somebody might not agree with that. But I'm just using that term because the days that we are living in, brothers and sisters, they are jacked up. But all this temporary man-made stuff, buildings, cars, clothes, all these material things, before I close, that was the problem the rich young ruler had. He did not want to take up his cross. He did not want to follow Christ because he felt like my material things are more important. Lord, you ain't understanding how hard I done work for this stuff. All these years, I done built up a reputation. I'm the rich young ruler. I got all of this stuff. And you simply telling me to give it up and sell to the poor, give to the poor and sell the rest. What's wrong with you, Jesus? Jesus said it is easy for to go through of a needle. Y'all fill in that blank because I know y'all Bible studies know that Jesus said it is easy for to go through than a rich man to. I know I got some Bible studies on her. And if you know anything about a camel carrying its load and how it have to squat down, if you know anything about Jerusalem, if you know anything about a small entrance, a door, not saying that they wasn't going to make it, but how hard it was going to be for a rich man to make it in. Things that man make is temporary. But what God creates is forever. That's why shouldn't be nobody split your marriage up. Shouldn't be nobody come between you and the Father. If we are married to God, that's another video. The real wedding is at the end. Study Revelation. God bless you and God keep you peace. And in the words of Mitty Man, if God ain't in it, it's best you get up out of it. Love y'all. Take care.